What is poppin', fam? Hispanic here, the coach of your New York Rangers, and this is PCL week number, I believe, 7, and we are taking on JB Westside and his Colorado Bouffalants. Now, even though we are struggling, even though we are like 1-6, there actually is a way we can make playoffs, but I highly doubt that is going. I highly doubt is going to happen. It's like that scene in the Avengers where there was only one way the Avengers could beat Thanos, but it's like that scene right now. There is a way we could make playoffs, but I highly doubt it is going to happen. So we're just gonna try to play a little spoiler here to JB Westside and the Bouffalants, who are in a poised position to make playoffs. And from the looks of my team, you can immediately see no Nagana Dell this week. I have decided that maybe let's try not forcing the issue at Nagana Dell this week, and maybe see if we can pull out a dub that way. Because Nagana Dell hasn't been doing great, so let's see if maybe I don't bring it 1 week. We see if we could net out a dub. So instead we have here AV, I think it's AV, pretty sure it's AV. AV Galissapod, Expert Belt Embor, Megas SD Mega Scizor, because that kind of runs through his team. As you can see, he does have the Sand with Mega Mawile. And yeah, Suicune could be annoying. We have here offensive leftovers Starmie with Rapid Spin, Memento Yuxi, which I'm gonna just use really to set up an opportunity with my Mimikyu or my Mega Scizor, and hopefully be able to break through his team with that. And lastly, Mimikyu is just it's Z Woodhammer. I had it mostly for the Suicune. I have SD Woodhammer, Play Rough, and I think Shadow Sneak as the fourth move. So that's my team. His team consists of he brings Donphan, which is annoying. Necrozma, which I feel is going to be, which is I feel the Nagana, which I feel was his Nagana Del answer. Either that or T-Tar. Crobat could be an issue too. Suicune, which is just doing secret things, and Mega Mawile, scary as hell. So let's get right into this battle. Could this finally be the week where the New York Rangers pick up a dub in the PCL? We will find out very soon. Once again, just a big shout out to Joseph Games for recording my video this week. And yeah, so whenever it starts, it starts. And I don't know when it's going to. Give me a minute here. There we go. Okay, so we're back. We have challenged by Pokemon Trainer Games, which may or may not be the biggest mistake of his life. We decided to lead off with Galissapod here because he really doesn't have any good answers to a bug or water type. As he leads off with the Donphan, I just go for first impression to get some damage on it, maybe scout out his set a bit. That reveals to be a Spadef set with Rocky Helmet. As he just opts to give us rocks here, that's okay with me. I'm actually EV to outspeed a mid-speed Donphan, so I am going to fire off Liquidation here, as he opts to switch out into his, I think that was the Mawile, no, it was the Suicune. Okay, Suicune does make sense here, as I am just going to fire off a Liquidation, because I really have no reason not to, and Suicune's going to take minimal damage from that. No defense drop on board, but he does reveal to be leftovers, so it makes you think this is a Fizdef Suicune, which kind of does make sense against my team, but at the same time it doesn't, because even if he's like a Crow set, I do have ways to break through that. So I just fire off a Leech Drive here, get some HP back, and it is going to do a decent amount to the Suicune. Because I am a max attack adamant Galissapod. So now I decided to switch out here as I'm going into my Starmie because it can take this thing on. I'm pretty sure Scald is his only attacking move. He's the Crow set, and Calm Mind right there reveals he is indeed that Crow set. So his last two moves are probably Rest and Sleep Talk because he's leftovers. If he wasn't leftovers, I can maybe see a different fourth move than Sleep Talk, but it probably is Sleep Talk because he's not Resto Chesto. So I'm just gonna fire off a T-Bolt here because actually no, first I Rapid Spin just to get rid of the rocks. That could bode nice late game, as he does go for another Calm Mind here, which, like I said, I am not afraid of this Suicune Calm Minding in my face, because I have my Z Woodhammer to nuke this thing anyway. with Mimikyu. My Mimikyu still has this disguise intact, so I could just SD and then Z Woodhammer this Suicune and kill it. So it really, a +2 Z Woodhammer takes out FizzDef Suicune. So as long as I get, or I think it was a roll, whatever, as long as I am able to keep up consistent damage on this Suicune, I'll be able to beat it no matter what. So he's just gonna keep going for Calm Minds here. I don't want to force the rest yet. So I think right here I pretty much think he's going to just keep setting up the +6 because he can on my Starmie. So right here I opt to make an aggressive play and go out into my Mimikyu, knowing that a Z Woodhammer has a chance to kill from this range, a pretty good chance, just by judging on his HP. But he does click the Scald here, predicting me to switch. So good play on his end, as my disguise does get busted, but no burn, which is nice. After leftovers, looking at that roll right there, it is about a roll in my favor based on that range. The roll was about 59 to 71, I'm pretty sure. So I just have to click the Z Woodhammer here, because even if it doesn't kill, like it's a roll to kill. So I just have to click it here because I need this thing dead. Mimikyu could actually live a Scald, so I could have maybe went for an SD, but then I risked the burn, and that's something I didn't want to risk. But he lives on 1 HP, and he does click the rest. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was just defeatist right there, because he ended up living on 1 HP, and now he gets all that juicy health back. So here I opt to go for SD, because from full, Woodhammer can't kill, +2 Woodhammer doesn't kill from full. So I have to hope for Sleep Talk rolls here, as I do get lucky on the first one, as he does get the rest, which is nice. My Mimikyu actually does live a Scald from full, even though it's +3. So I do go for another SD here, getting a little greedy, as, yeah, he's still asleep. The Sleep Talk will go off, and he gets Calm Mind, which is really, really nice. So now I'm able to just fire off a Woodhammer here, and be able to. So now I'll be able to just fire off a Woodhammer here, and take out this Suicune. +4 Woodhammer definitely kills it. So I have to just go for the Woodhammer here, connects, and down goes the Suicune. So crisis averted with that Suicune. That could have gotten ugly because the Z Woodhammer didn't kill. And as I take 50% recoil there, holy crap. So now he goes out in the Crobat, and now I'm thinking, do I need my Mimikyu? I decide it's really not that useful, because I still have my Scizor that kind of runs through his team now that Scissor's dead. So he goes to the Cross Poison here, and that is going to be able to kill me. As now he does reveal to be a Life Orb Crobat. As now I just go back out into my Golisopod, and I'll be able to pick this thing off with an Aqua Jet. First impression actually was a roll to kill because it is times 4 resisted. So I just go for the Aqua Jet, which was the guaranteed kill on this thing. So Golisopod getting a nice kill. So as he goes out into his now Mawile, which isn't Intimidate, which is actually, I'm not sure if that was a misgen on his end or whatever, but I do live a Play Rough from this thing. So I will be able to get momentum here. That's kind of why I stayed in, because I knew I'd be able to live a Play Rough and I get momentum, but I actually do outspeed this Mawile too, which was a little peculiar. So he's got to be mint speed Mawile then, because I just had enough speed on my Golisopod for a mint speed Donphan. So that Mawile has no speed investment. As now I just go out into my Emboar here because it just scares out this Mawile. Earthquake will take him out from this range even if he is a max HP variant. So he just switches out here into his Donphan, as I am able to fire up Earthquake, and I do have HP Ice on this thing too. Earthquake plus HP Ice is actually a roll to kill a SpDef Donphan. Like, yeah, from that range, I believe HP Ice was like a 41 to 52 roll or something like that. As I go for HP Ice, and he once again lives on 1 HP and will be able to take me out with the Earthquake. So JB getting kind of lucky with rolls here, being able to clutch live on 1 HP a lot of times. As that is going to be able to take me out because I am a hasty-natured Emboar. As now I'm just able to go out into my Starmie here. Emboar wasn't really needed this game because I'm just going to be looking to win with Scizor at this point. As he does go for Ice Shard here just to get some damage on me. As I can just fire off a Scald and take him out. Good play though, going for the Ice Shard to get damage, because I am analytic on this army, so if he did switch out there, he would be taking extra damage he didn't really need to be taking. As now he goes out into his T-Tar, and I see no reason to keep Starmie around. I kind of want some damage on this too. And I know for a fact this thing is going to have some sort of fire coverage from my Scizor. So I am just going to fire off a Scald here, as I do end up getting the burn this turn. Yeah, there's the burn. As I do end up getting the burn, which is unfortunate for him, because I will be able to live this crunch. So now I am going to be able to get another Scald off on this Tyranitar. As leftovers are going to undo the sand damage. So now I will be able to get another Scald off on this Tyranitar, just adding to damage output. And I believe this after this Scald, he's in range of First Impression. So now he's just going to go for another crunch here, and that is going to kill me. As now I just opt to go into my, I believe I go into my, not my Scizor, I go into my, I believe I go into, yeah, my Glizzapod. As First Impression, we'll be able to take this out, and I will be able to live sand damage too. So I just go for First Impression here, and this is going to be a dead Tyranitar. So now he just has his, I think he just has his Mawile and his he just has his Mawile and his Necrozma left. So he goes out into the Mawile here, as I go for Aqua Jet, just to get some damage on this thing. As now here he goes to the Iron Head, takes me out, which is fine. So now I just go, so now I think I could just win with my Scizor at this point. Actually, it's going to come down to what his Necrozma set is, because I do have speed on my Scizor, but I don't have enough to live a Heat Wave. Like, I don't have enough to outspeed a fast Necrozma. Like, I have enough for min speed Necrozma, but I don't have enough for a faster variant. So he goes to play off here. I went for the Memento because thinking I could just SD with my, because I think I have to SD on my Scizor here. But on this turn, I actually... Okay, here's the story behind this. I SD here, but I forgot to Mega. Actually, I didn't forget to Mega. The turn went down the timer because I was calcing. I was running some calcs. I was trying to see if I could just easily win this by SDing, by Megaing, SDing, and then clicking Bullet Punch and Bug Buzz, or if I should take this thing out now and then just bug bite the Necrozma. I was trying to analyze that play. If he was a bulky, this game just came down to what his Necrozma set was. I should have just Mega'd and SD'd. I shouldn't have tried to play some 4-dimensional chess in the calcing and all that. Because now I even at -2, if he has, this is going to do a butt ton to my Scizor. It may even kill because I didn't get the Mega off. As it actually doesn't end up killing me, which is good. So now I'm at +2. So now I just have, well, the game made the play for me. So now I have to Mega. Hope he doesn't have Sucker Punch. Even if he does, it doesn't matter because Bullet Punch, I think I'll prioritize the Sucker Punch, and I'm faster. So I am going to be able to get the Bullet Punch off here. It's going to be able to kill this thing. Pretty much the mind games got to me on that last turn. So now he's going to go out to the Necrozma here. And it's going to come down to this turn right here. And I am indeed faster than the Necrozma. So we are going to be able to pick up a 1-0 win against JB Westside and the Colorado Bouffalants. Due to some unfortunate circumstances, that Scald burn on the T-Tar was actually pretty big. So yeah, we finally able to grab a win in the PCL, making us, I think we're 2-5 now on the season? Yeah, I believe we're 2-5. There actually is a way to make... If I win out, I do have a shot at playoffs, but I doubt I'm winning out because we'd have to take on... we have a game against Salk week 9, and he has a Genesect that runs through my team. So that's going to be a tough game. So I doubt I'm winning out, but you never know. You never know. You absolutely never know. So, Spanic out, and I will see you guys tomorrow with WPL Week 6 against Nacho and the Detroit Terribles, that was a great game. So that'll be up tomorrow. ICBA is actually starting. ICBA actually started too. We finished the draft. Draft analysis for that will go up on Monday. So now you're gonna have 3 days of uploads. You're gonna have PCL on Saturday. You're going to have WPL on Sunday, and you're going to have ICBA on Monday. And there's going to be a fourth thing coming, soon to the channel, which you guys will see shortly. So, Spanic out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace!